Talk to the AD. We do have a spot in the booth we're going to share with the coaches next week.
Okay.
Ostijian kicks to the Wildcats. They'll receive that one just about the 5-yard line.
Nice job. Good
Big old tackle at the 15.
That was Ben England, also starting corner.
England.
He has been excellent on kick coverage this year. One of the gunners out there that goes down and basically headhunts to make a tackle. Good job that time.
Your quick weather report tonight. It is gorgeous here. We've got, I don't know if there's any breeze again, so it's a little hot in the booth, actually. I think it's probably high 70s right now, and I could go for just a little bit of breeze up here, I'll be honest with you. I'm sweating like a fat guy at a sushi shop right now, I'll be honest with you. Great visual, Ken. Great visual. All right, here we go. Little handoff. Went up the middle with some room.
Big run.
Nice run to start this one for the Wildcats. Wow, a little "We Can't Hear You" from the thousands of Hudson fans down to our left. Picked up about 9 on that run. I'm going to get my glasses.
That's Tara Savage there.
Tara Savage, thank you.
And
he's number
again,
21.
They're going to keep feeding him the ball until you stop him, and then that's where things can kind of get interesting.
Okay.
Certainly want to try to control that line of scrimmage. River Falls big up front, actually both on offense and defense. A lot of kids out for the program this year.
Little pass out to the right, hooks up with number 8. Little catch and run out to about the 45.
That's the fullback, Josh Jenkins. Nice play design that time. Just ran him in motion out in the flats. Dumped that off for about a 15-yard gain.
I always feel like this game, it's almost like records are out the window. It's almost like the Vikings-Packer game where it's like, hey, it's a huge rival game. Both these teams are going to bring everything they got.
For sure, yeah.
So they'll spot this one at the 44-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ooh, had him. Nice wrap up there.
Time.
Picked up maybe half a yard. Remind me, who's QB for the Wildcats, sir?
Number 12, that is Tino Massa.
Massa, thank you.
Swarbrick on the tackle that time. These Raider linebackers have been very active in the tackle category. We mentioned last week getting back one of their captains, number 52, Dawson Clymer, had a big game last week at that linebacker spot. So good to see him back.
All right, so picked up about a yard there. 2nd and 9 coming up. Massa, handoff again. Wow.
This time another linebacker, Liam Mayer, makes the stop, and that's what they need to do. The Wildcats are going to peck away with that. Tara Savage.
Nowhere to go in the middle that time. We got a yard, if that.
Timeout on the field for injury.
Timeout for an injury. Well, we will also take a quick breather here. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the castle. Looks like we are all squared away out there on the field. So this will bring up a 3rd down and about 8 yards. So 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Looking to get across midfield, currently spotted at the 46.
So this is kind of where you think, look at number 4 out there. Big target. He's near side here in the slot. See what they want to do. I like the matchup. Thought they might put a little Tyler Lassard over the top on him.
Massa takes this one, drops back, looks for the pass.
Oh, got a wide open guy.
Got one here over the 50. You see where they spot it. It's going to be close. Looks like they're just going to wave a 1st down on over.
Cal Dumont, the other tight end, good, kind of a delayed play that time. Let the zone clear out with the receivers. He came across the middle this direction, just a little dump-off pass. Picked up just enough for a 1st down.
That'll pop him over to the Raiders territory. Ball spotted at just over the 45. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
River Falls this year has played well in the first half. It's been the second half where they've really struggled as far as holding teams back.
Oh, broke through a tackle
nice
right
run.
at the line there. Good run. Picked up about 10. Looks like another 1st down, I believe.
Charlie Loesch, senior running back that time. Patient, broke a couple tackles, able to take that one for about 9.
Loesch, his older brother, played lacrosse with my oldest back in the day.
Okay.
A beast, too. He was just a big rig, and he could move. Oh, man, he didn't want to get in his way when he was moving. This is lacrosse, too. Like, it's not football. 2nd and short coming up for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 36. Massa back in the pistol. Send a man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Another steady dose of that number 21 tonight.
Yep, just kind of slowly worked his way through the blocks, got to the second level. Safeties came in to fill, but that's not what you want to give up. If you're the Raiders, give him a little bump, slow him down, make him kind of cut out of that hole and let the defense pursue and make a tackle.
Tara Savage, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. First down coming up for the Wildcats. Inside the 30, ball at the 28 here. And Massa back in the pistol. Another handoff.
Job that time
Nice.
filling.
Yep, nice job. Stopped them. May have picked up a yard there. Good job. Ton of navy blue jerseys in the gap there. It's like a different back that time.
Number 32, mentioned him before, Charlie Loesch.
Loesch.
Evan Holden, number 14, was able to get a hand on him, slow him down, let the linebackers come in and fill.
Good to have him back in the mix.
Yeah, good to have Hudson getting a little healthy here.
I got to see
on
that
that
mustache up close, too.
Yeah, did you?
Wow. Magnum PI-ish.
Oh,
I mean, it
thanks.
was very impressive. If you don't know who that is, look up Tom Selleck. Amazing mustache. Little
Quick hitter.
pass. Oh, quick hitter and had him over the top there. Inside the 20, down about the 15, and another first down.
It's
Nice little drive.
Mason Novak, we mentioned him, the number 2 receiver on this team as far as production goes. And again, a nice drive here by the Wildcats, just taking what the defense gives them, setting up some good fakes and getting guys open.
All right, defense. Let's do a little bend but not break here. Again, first down picked up by the Wildcats. Ball spotted at about the 15. Mesa, handoff, tripped
Nice
up in the
job.
backfield and then smoked at the line.
Again, I'll call him out. He did a good job. Evan Holden got penetration. He was getting blocked down. He was getting put to the ground, but able to get an arm out. Slowed that down just enough for the linebackers to come in for no gain.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats definitely not running a hurry-up offense. We've played some other teams. I know we like to run the hurry-up, and there's been some others we played, and it seems like just flying out there that first half. And they're taking their time on the calls here.
Sure, I'm sure they have it. I'm sure they have it in their repertoire somewhere.
Yep.
Fake counter time that time.
Wow, just slicing through the defense there.
Yeah,
Picks
we're
up
just
first.
hitting too high again. You can't be tackling guys around the shoulders. Picking up too many extra yards there.
Savage.
Tara Savage.
So and now the River Falls Studi section giving our Studi section the why so quiet. I like to be fair and calling out both the Studi sections here.
Yeah. Bench over there is getting fired up too.
Yeah.
Kind of bunched up in a huddle.
Oh yeah.
Doing the
Little bounce around over there, a little jump
Badger
around.
jump around.
Yep. First and goal here. Ball inside the 5.
little confusion on that Raider defense.
Oh,
Clymer
cheers.
that time.
Yep.
Nice job coming in from the opposite side. Down the line making the tackle.
All right. Stop them there. Ball still at the, looks like about the 2. I tell you, these windows are just the perfect height for me to not be able to see through. I have to like,
It's tough. You're right. There's not a lot of urgency on that River Falls.
right? I mean,
Coming out of that huddle even. They're just kind of walking up to the line of scrimmage.
taking the time. Fakes a handoff, rolls right. Massa got a guy. Hit at the goal line, but a touchdown ensued.
Yeah, another nice ball fake by him. Looks pretty poised so far in the pocket there.
Replay.
That was number, again, I think that was
Perfect.
Josh Jenkins. Was that number 8? Just ball
Yeah.
fake, rolls out
Yep.
to his right.
Hit number 8
Hits
there.
the fullback.
You got it.
On film, again, not a whole lot of action for those running backs getting the football as far as in the passing game. So different wrinkle from the Wildcats tonight in this first drive. Get some 6 points.
Ball set. Kick a little low, but doesn't matter. Hits through the middle. Oh, a little taunting here by the Wildcats. It's a run the flag over.
Oh, they didn't come very far, though.
No, they came kind of close to midfield. They've got somebody running with them. Oh, they're filming. I was like, what is that, a Coca-Cola? It's a camera, a phone camera. Okay.
It's like, we might go to midfield, but we're going to turn around. There's
around
only
quick.
2 of us.
There's
Somebody
a lot
hold
of
the
them.
camera.
Yeah, don't make us get our elementary school cheerleaders over there messing with you guys.
Right.
Open up a can over there, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm sure I don't see them, but the bleacher creatures, I'm sure, have the flags locked and loaded when it's time to go.
Trust me, and they're going to make, I would guess, they're going to make a rundown.
All the way.
Right?
Yep.
Let's hope. Hello from Hayward. Granny J tuning in. Joe Stigler's grandma.
All right.
Like that. Let's see here. Hayward. Hope we can keep the jug and repeat last year's game. Go Raiders. Thanks, Granny J. We're going to put you down for the
brigade.
The grandma brigade. Yep. Be getting shirts soon. We'll have to figure out how many we need to make.
Ooh, kind of a knuckleball there. You got to get that, guys.
Squib kick goes down and oh my goodness, barely goes into the end zone.
I don't know if that just the spin of that.
I didn't punch a
what
replay
kind
on
of
that one.
froze the return guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
That we saw that happen a couple years ago in Superior. A kid, we kicked off, the ball landed about the 10. He started walking off the field, and Hudson picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown.
You bet.
I couldn't believe it.
That was one of the craziest plays I think I've seen in high school ball.
And he did not return kicks the rest of that game.
Weird.
It was weird.
So weird. Cooper Adair in at QB tonight.
Nice run. Nice job.
There we
Peyton
go.
Pingle.
Let's go. Pingo. Picked up 10 and more. Make it 16 on the run.
Hudson's going to go with a little up-tempo here.
Oh, yeah. They like the hurry up. Getting Cooper Adair in at QB.
Keeps it this
Keeps,
time.
Gets 10 and more. Make that 13, 14, 15 yards on that run. Nice job.
Well, we mentioned it. I mean, the film shows they're just not that good against the run. And Hudson, again, sees that on film as well. And they're going up-tempo here, trying to pick up the pace of this game.
I like it.
Peyton Pingle pops that outside.
Pops it out.
Nice
Nice run. Gets around the corner. Yep. And upfield. Makes the first down and more. Drug out of bounds inside the 30. Let's go, boys.
Well, he was stopped. I mean, you saw him get stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. A couple missed tackles. He kept tackles. He kept moving his feet. Popped it outside. And he's gaining some confidence, too. I mentioned he's a touchdown machine.
Yeah.
Scoring all kinds of fantasy football points here, but that time just a smart run to pick up some extra yards.
Yeah, your fantasy scorecard last week. What do you have? 2 on the
3.
3.
That's
Wow.
the second 3 touchdown game of the year, I believe, and I think he might have had maybe 2 another game.
I love it.
I don't know. If the family's out elk hunting again, shoot us a text. You're probably keeping better stats than I am.
Yeah.
But I know several multiple touchdown games for him so far.
Love it. Love it. Little timeout called. We'll take a quick breather. Welcome back to the castle.
Run, run, run. Here we go
Yep,
again.
coming our way.
Jameson this time gets chased down
Horse
by Johnson.
collar almost. I don't know. It was close.
Right there, for a big kid, you could see the athletic ability just getting down the line of scrimmage, making that tackle.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Again, up tempo is the name of the game right now for the Raiders. Cooper drops back, looking for his first pass of the evening.
Oh,
Wide
there it
open!
is. There it is.
Touchdown, Hudson!
Show me a replay.
Had him wide open, my
I
friend.
want you to watch everybody chase number 18, and then there we are, wide open.
4 guys up on 18. Ha! How about that?
Well, and we talked about it earlier in the year. Aiden Jameson's an excellent receiver out there. Wide open that time. Couldn't ask for anything more. Cooper Adair right on the money with that pass. And just like that, the Raiders down the field in for the touchdown.
Wow. I didn't check the time between this, but that wasn't but maybe a minute and a half off the
I
clock.
would say, yeah, and they
If
even had
that?
to take a timeout because of the tempo, just because I don't think they could switch personnel.
I love it. Nice answer by Hudson. Kick up. She good. Tie game.
So keep an eye. I'm going to call these guys out right now since we're early in the game. But that first drive, I like what I saw from that offensive line. Number 53, Jace Olson, 65, David Brown, 71, Thomas England, 73, Cale Larson, 76, Tyson Walrack. All did a great job. You could just see kind of how they were opening up some holes in the running game, able to give that time. It wasn't a quick hitter pass. I mean, Cooper had to drop back, let things develop a little bit, but I saw it right away when I saw both guys kind of flooding that zone, and then all of a sudden Tyler started to run a post in the middle. 3 guys went his way, 1 guy fell down, and lo and behold, wide open.
Wide open.
Jamison.
I mean, doesn't get more open than that. Just had to catch it and get on in. He did both. Nice work. Nice work. Well, 7-7. Couple minutes left in the first quarter here. Kick received at about the 13. Wildcats come out with it to the 20, make it 25-30. Flag down in the backfield here.
Yep, that's a hold.
Made his way
or
to the
block in the back. I think watching Daniel Dufek kind of go down the field, he ended up on his back. So I think it's a hold.
We'll get the call here.
During the return, illegal block is back. Number 6 in the return team.
That's why you were the talent in the booth, my friend. You called it. Block in the back. That'll back that one up to the 20. Oh, boy. Keep on walking.
9-yard line, I think. Yep.
Little you can't do that out of the Studi section. Brings them to the 9-yard line.
So, long drive by the Wildcats to start this game was definitely, like I mentioned, a little mix and match, pass and run. They're going to still try to run the football. Probably from here get out of this hole, but
see if that defense can't put together a stop here.
there you go.
Nice
Nice
hit.
tackle.
Great tackle.
Nice job. Clymer from his linebacker spot, number 52, read that well.
Clymer. Climbing into the backfield with a big hit there, Clymer. You like that?
Climbing the ladder, they call that.
Yes, sir.
Found the gap, shot the gap, made the tackle.
You ever listen to that Kill Tony show?
I've heard of it. I don't
Oh, I got to tell you about that in a second. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another handoff
There we
inside.
go. Nice
And
job again.
not a lot going on up the middle. A lot of blue jerseys in there. They'll shut that down quick. Bring up a 3rd and 7.
Just making a pile that time. Like Mayer may have been in, got a hand on that.
Big 3rd down here in the deep in the Wildcats zone right now, and looking to dig out of a hole here after that penalty. Put them back at the 9.
See if Hudson dials up a little pressure here.
Ooh, I like that.
Little pressure. Put a little pressure on him.
Under pressure.
Keep an eye on those flats. They've been looking that direction lately, trying to get a little dump
Massa
off pass.
drops
Going to the
back.
corner.
Pops
Oh,
him.
I think he did get his feet in.
He did, for sure. I saw him come down with it. It was a good catch.
That was an excellent catch. Nice job that time by the receiver on the edge, Novak, and he knew where he was at, too. I got both feet down. Could see that from where we're at, but
Yeah.
a lot of times they get too tight to the sideline and come down with their feet out of bounds.
If he was pushed out of bounds, he's out of bounds, right? If he doesn't come,
Yes.
got it. You're like, yeah, dude, come on. Sorry. 1st and 10 coming up for the Wildcats here. A little fake there.
Oh, helmet off.
Ooh,
Whoa.
goodness.
Boy, I don't know if that was the running back, if that was Tara Savage or not.
No. Wasn't 63 took a lid off there.
That baby just popped right up.
Griffin Kleckler?
Klecker.
Kleckler? Kleckler?
Jeez.
Who spun this guy up tonight? It's the Mountain Dew's doing it. I can't drink that stuff. Woo.
Sorry, Grandma and Grandpa Klecker.
Sorry about that. They're not tuning in to us, I guarantee you.
I know. They're over listening to Kevin.
Yeah, thank goodness Kevin's here. You get in trouble with the away fans. 2nd and 6, 7. Massa.
Oh, boy,
Handoff.
just
Oh,
about
gets around the
had him.
corner and some room
Yeah.
to go. Picks up a first down and more out to the 40.
Clymer read that well. Oh, they're going to call a holdback here based on that spot.
Well, that's beneficial for us.
Coach Yeager, Mama Yeager, your son's getting a little worked up. He liked that his corner was in the mix there, got held.
Holding. Offense number 0. 10-yard penalty.
All right, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That'll move them back for a long second here. That'll be spotted at the, looks like the 19. Studi section with the classic You Can't Do That. Oh, should have brought a fan up here, Jeffrey. It's hot.
This
It's
is
just-
usually the time I start getting excited about maybe wearing a sweatshirt or
I know,
long
wearing some
sleeve,
pants.
right?
Yeah, right. Not this year.
Smelling, have a little campfire smell in the air, but
Not this year. We got a little
Oh.
Ken Conan smell in the air right now. It's not good. Massa,
Oh,
he
yes,
dropped the
oh,
ball. What in the world? He brought it back. I got a replay, too.
Yeah,
Brought it
yeah.
back and just, boom, I'll drop this right here. How about that?
well, I'll tell you what.
How about that?
He got flushed out of the pocket, and they couldn't
Ready?
tell if it was a design, him rolling back this direction. If you watch, yep, it was. So he did a shoulder fake. All of a sudden, he put his hand back to throw off his back foot, popped out. Clymer with the recovery that time. Big play.
Wow, and you talked about pregame about some of their turnovers being costly, and
That's a killer.
that's
I mean,
a
Hudson's
red zone turnover right
in the
there.
Red zone here.
ball spotted at the 10. Nice job by the defense. Good heads-up play to jump on that. All right, Cooper Adair gets him set. Little handoff going around the far right. No, keeper had me faked out the whole
he's
time.
Close.
Wow, had me faked out. Went right up the middle. Nice keeper.
Yeah, he had a ball fake
Yeah.
that time. Handoff to Pruzek. Carried that out very well. And I mentioned last week, I mean, super impressed with him in the running game. Steele Homey, of course, very fast. Probably Cooper's not quite as fast, but he's always leaning forward, and he's just a big kid, and that's an easy
Oh,
one
man.
right there.
Walked in, standing up on that one. No problem. That's the line. Just pushed him out of the way for him here. We'll watch the replay.
Here they come. Oh, only going to let them go past the midfield stripe. Yeah, sorry I missed it.
You're good. One more time for you. Not a lot to it. You're going
No.
to see a good
Well,
push
just
here, and
wide
he'll just
open.
walk
Keep
in.
an eye
Yeah.
on that line of scrimmage, pushing everybody to the left, sealing that off. in
Great,
there.
great job. We'll get the point after coming up. Oh, and talk about a bit of a gut punch. You drop the ball at the 10, we recover. 2 plays later, boom, bada bang.
Yeah.
Raiders up by 7.
Well, and honestly, we talked last week about that game against Stevens Point and how that could have kind of changed the tide of the Raiders season to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
River Falls is in the same boat. I mean, I don't know that they can make the playoffs if they lose one more game.
Really?
Division II is packed with teams, and in our conference alone, there's several. So you've got Richmond, you got Rice Lake now there.
Right.
Both those teams are playoff teams, and then you've got Menominee, and I'm not sure if River Falls has played Menominee yet. I think they might have. So that's a loss to another Division II team
Right.
in your conference. It's
Right.
going to be tough if you can't turn it around here.
Right. Well, we got one of our favorite fans tuning in. His name is Frank Anderson. Let's go Raiders. Great TD, Frank and Marshall in Hudson.
Well, hey, Frank and Marshall, good to hear from you.
A couple of my favorites out there. And number 20, Grandma Carol and Grandpa Tom watching from Deerfield, Wisconsin. Go Raiders. Frank also from the
Spooner.
super
We need to
cool
know more
northern
about-
Hudson
we need to
town
know
of
more about,
Spoonville.
Grandma from Hayward. See if
Uh-oh.
see if we can hang out with her or not. You know, that's a rivalry too.
It definitely is.
Good coverage
Yep.
by that coverage team for the Raiders.
Now, you and Frank played ball together back in the day, if I remember right.
We sure did.
He was the running back that got all the TDs.
He was. Yeah.
Nice.
He was the guy with the hands like glue. Seriously,
Nice.
I'm not sure it was legal, the stuff he put on his hands, because he'd finish a game and he'd have his hand on his face mask and
It wasn't coming off for a little bit.
Off or anything.
He's
or,
like, hey,
or
Sundin, get over here.
Sometimes it was on one of the offensive linemen's butt.
Little
so
pat.
It was a little bit weird. I think he had the old stickum that Lester Hayes and some of those old cornerbacks used to have.
Back in the day, that was relatively legal.
Yeah.
It's only if they catch you. It's
Frank
not.
was a heck of a football player, good blocker, good hands,
Love it.
but just a better human being.
Frank's a great guy.
Love you, Frank.
Yep. One of my faves in town. Our kids used to play hockey together. And, nothing better than hanging out with him and Marshall on a weekend away. Good
There's
crew.
your quarter.
All right, we will take a quick breather. We'll be back in 2. Welcome back to the Castle. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Tiersig, being brought to you by Derek Building Solutions. A little reverse coming our way. Nice pickup there over the 30-yard line and a first down picked up by the Wildcats.
Yeah, good design. Faked to the running back. Had the guy coming in motion, little jet sweep. Quick update on that New Richmond-Rice Lake game. After one, New Richmond leads up on Rice Lake 13-6, end of the first.
13-6. And that's in New Richmond?
Nope, that's in Rice Lake.
In Rice Lake, okay, thank you. I haven't been over to Rice Lake to see their field. Our producer, Nate, says it's a pretty good one.
It's a nice field.
Yeah,
absolutely.
1st and 10, ball at the 32.
Oh, nice job. Good job that time. Down the line. Again, linebacker, can't tell if that's Mayer. Mayer with the tackle. Good job. Those linebackers are active, and now having Clymer back too, that's just huge. Actually, Mayer right now playing D-end as I look at it here. So Swarbrick's back at linebacker. Number 55, Connor Collins in there as well. We mentioned Clymer.
2nd and 10 coming up. And ball at the 32.
Hudson runs more of a true 3-4, so.
Handoff going
good
on the
cut
far
back.
side. Yep, with some room.
Big run.
Yep, over the 40 out to about the 45-yard line. Picked up another first down for the Wildcats.
That's Loesch. He's had pretty good games so far.
He has. It's so fun seeing the junior cheerleaders out there.
Lots of energy.
Oh, I love it. So cool. The stands packed again tonight. Always a big game when you play the River Falls squad. 1st and 10 here. And ball at the 45.
Ooh,
Little
trouble.
mix-up
handoff.
in
That's
there.
On the ground. Hudson got
Goodness.
it. They just
Oh, my
fell on it
gosh.
right there. Get a replay on that.
I got it. You could tell it was a hot mess inside there. I don't know if we're going to see much, but I'll replay it for you, though.
It looked like somebody might have been pulling out of there. Yeah, sure enough, they were pulling their left guard, and the play went right. So, unfortunately, somebody, and I think it was probably that guard, was the guy who was not supposed to pull.
Okay.
and ended up kind of getting in the lane of the quarterback there. And, boy, another big turnover by the Wildcats.
And again, you mentioned it pregame. They've had trouble holding on to the ball. That's 2 so far.
Pingle gets a block.
Oh, he's got some room in front of him over the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hudson. Talk about paying the piper. There you go. A big old run.
He got an excellent block from that lead running back. Did not pick up the number there. That was Jamison.
It was.
Jamison just came up. Actually didn't really get he got a block on him, but I thought he might have got a better, more squared up block. All he needed to do, the hole was there, just kind of get a seal, give him a little shield there, and it was off to the races. Could see that open up in front of us. Peyton Pingle, touchdown machine with another one.
Fantasy dream date. My goodness. Extra point is good. And talk about making them pay after a fumble. We'll watch that one. Uno mas. One more time
Just
here.
watch the green out here. Once that part guy's sealed, it's over. And we've seen Peyton Pingle. He's got speed. Just takes it to the house.
Yeah.
Padding the stat sheet.
I like it.
But again, I mentioned those offensive linemen, and part of that right there is not letting any of those guys get penetration, not letting them kind of chase the ball down the line. There was nobody there.
No.
I mean, you had two Wildcat defenders. One kind of took off with the receiver, and then Jamison able to block the other one and get the score.
Yeah, what a hole. You drive a truck through that deal.
Right.
Well, Hudson, with their last couple scores coming off of turnovers by the Wildcats, and just getting after them right now, making them pay for those mistakes. They'll kick this one right to left on your dial, fielded at the 11.
Nice job again.
There we go. Picked up just over the 20. Nice job, Hudson.
Number 8, Easton Sonatag, that time able to contain it. He was blocked, but all of a sudden that allowed for another defender to get there as the runner kind of cut back towards the middle.
Little classic Why So Quiet going on now by Hudson. Superfan Jack tuning in. Let's keep that jug where it belongs. Let's go, boys. Thank you, Superfan Jack, for tuning in. Always great to hear from you out there. Hope you had a great summer. All right, Wildcats back with the ball here at the 24.
Yeah, 2 turnovers so far for this Raider defense, and
Awesome.
just in the first half. 10 minutes left even. No, beauty. There,
Wow.
I'm going to mention his name again. Evan Holden, we've missed you.
Just a beast out there tonight. Caught him in the backfield.
Can't be blocked.
Can't do it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Yeah.
Not at this juncture. Who's that?
Oh, that is Dana Carvey.
Doing George
W.
W.
Bush,
Yep.
yeah. I like the Ross Perot one.
Oh,
Restaurant.
gosh. I wish I can't. I'm no good at that. Not that that last one was any good either, but definitely not good at the Rossboro one. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up here. Ball spotted at the 24. Massa back in the pistol. They'll drop back. Pass coming. Good protection back there.
Oh,
Big man over the middle
good
there.
coverage,
Yeah.
Though, I tell you what. Clymer, I think, was the guy that was on him. He was right with Johnson that time.
Johnson's big. Right?
Yeah. Let's just look at the measurements.
6'6" is what they're saying?
6'6", 230. Yeah, he's all that.
He was head and shoulders above our squad out there on that one.
The only guy that so far that's looked like he's kind of got a chance as far as height goes for Hudson is Tyler Lassard. When they ran a pass play before, Tyler was with him, but he gave up a couple inches too.
Speaking of Tyler, one of our captains, so stick around during the half. We will air that captain's interview we did earlier this week. 3rd and 6. Another pass.
Trouble.
Pocket
There you go.
broke down, and a nice tackle there inside the 30. Bring up a 4th and 5.
Liam Mayer gets actually the sack there. At least he got back to the line of scrimmage. It was very close. But I want to just call out Alex Seeley, player of the game last week, had excellent coverage. They were looking for Novak down here closest to the screen. He was covered up. All of a sudden, the quarterback had to tuck it and run, and nowhere for him to go.
First kick of the night here. Good snap, punts up. Bounces at the 36, takes a Wildcat bounce inside the 30. We'll stop it at the 26.
I'm 90% sure. Okay, I can't be 100% sure because
90%. Always.
maybe 95% sure.
Here we go, people.
We have not had a punt return this year. I do not think we've had a punt return. You won't remember, so
I'm pretending like I'm thinking really hard. I was about to take a nap.
I'm looking at Ken like, can you confirm? And he's like,
No, that was my serious face. What are you talking about?
No, I'm serious. I don't know that we've had a return yet this year.
I think you're right. I
take that back. We had a fumble. We did. We had one ball that was kicked back to us and we fumbled it. My bad. I was 95% sure. Like I said, oh boy,
nice
here we
run
go.
up the middle again.
Cooper.
Wow. Out to about the 45 on that sprint. Started at the 26. Nice run.
So one thing I noticed on that run right there, still holds the ball a little bit loose, but not like he was before. The ball was loose and we were getting nervous. I'm thinking the coaches probably said, look, Coop, we got to tuck this thing if we're going to run it.
Yep.
Draw play.
Oh, thought it was going to bounce out to the near side here, but got wrapped up. Picked up about 2. That was Pingle. Make that 3 on the carry.
Preston Johnson with the tackle.
Hudson keeping with this up tempo. 2nd and 7. Keeper.
Cooper again.
Yeah,
Tuck
keeper
it, Coop,
by
tuck
Cooper.
it, Coop.
Oh, goodness. Woo! He does kind of carry that out to the side there and not, yeah. A little bit dangerously.
Guys get paid big bucks to practice that every day in the pros. They meticulously break that down to strip those guys.
Got
Get
a
out
block,
there.
first
Good job,
down.
positive yards.
All we needed was a couple. Picked up a couple. First down.
Pruzek, the carrier. I keep thinking Justin Roby when I see number 10. You know, just
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's been a number 10 for a couple years.
Roby.
Pruzek actually runs a lot like him.
Yeah,
Kind of got that same wiggle and speed.
nice player. 1st and 10 here.
Look for 18. Oh, you had him for a second.
Oh, going deep.
Oh,
Up. Oh, tripped up.
Oh!
Fans looking for a flag here. I don't know. Looked like some feet might have got tangled up. What are your thoughts there, my friend?
I wouldn't have called the flag there either, honestly. It might have had a little tangle, but it almost looked like Pruzek might have been going to the ground already, and then the feet kind of got tangled up. Good no call.
2nd and 10. Cooper goes out to his right. Little option play. Cuts back up.
Nothing doing
They
there.
had that one figured out. Wildcats will stop them at the line of scrimmage.
First option play for Hudson this game. They've been able to kind of do things just out of their normal set. But getting a lot of stuff outside the tackles, certainly some success there and up the middle today.
Nice job by the junior cheerleaders getting the fans fired up over here. 3rd and long. Cooper drops back, little screen.
Oh, they read that well.
Yes, they did. Loss on the play. Yep, they were all over that one.
Yep, just timing was a little bit off on that. And even, again, the quarterback got pressured. He had to get rid of it. Hung in the air a little too long and nothing doing.
So we'll come out for a punt here.
Logan Murtha, the punter, he's been doing a nice job this year.
Yeah. Good snap. Nice kick.
Time.
Wow, just boots this one down to the 10.
Nowhere
Hudson
to go.
lights him up. Wow. Just perfect timing, too, by the pursuit team there. And
Max
caught the ball.
Deschamps there, number 22 with the tackle.
Lit up. Great play. Ball spotted at the 12.
Well, here we go. 4:44 left in the first half. Raiders with a 2-touchdown lead. They will get the ball to start the second half.
Yep. See if the defense can put the boots to him here. 1st and 10 coming up. Ball again at the 12. Massa back in the pistol. Sends a man in motion. Pops it up to him. He'll go out to that far side.
There you go. Nice job. I was watching over there, and England was actually on the ground. He had gotten blocked or tripped or something, and all I saw was green behind him, and he's able to shed that block and make the tackle. Otherwise, I think that would have been a pretty nice gain.
They picked up about 4 on the play there. He'll roll out for a pass. Pops it over to the near side, over the 20.
Oh.
Ooh, missed a big hit there. Looks like they'll pick up the first down. It's spotted at the 24. Hudson's got a man down. Looks like he's all right.
Yeah, Tyler Lassard came in hot there, almost like a bull to a bullfighter.
Yeah.
Just kind of got an arm on him. That's a miss.
Swing and a miss. So the Wildcats will pick up a first down here. We're getting the ball spotted at the 24. Massa with a handoff.
Nice job. Good job.
Wow, loss on the play there. Nice work by that defense.
Just blown up on that right side and
pushes them back to the 22. Loss of 2. Three and a quarter left to go in this opening half. Second and 12 coming up for the Wildcats. Handoff coming our way.
Nowhere to go.
Nope.
Nice job.
Wow, that defense just swarming right now. They're feeling it out there too. Feeling the funk. We got, sir. Ostijan.
Matt Ostijan doing an excellent job out there. Watch him moving around a little bit.
He's great.
Got him at the safety spot, moving him up that time, playing the run.
Kid plays like every position, it seems like.
Excellent kicker.
Yeah. Third and 12 coming up for the Wildcats here. The Hudson defense turning up the volume as this game progresses. Massa drops back. Pass coming over the middle. Had him wide open.
Yeah,
picked up the first down at about the 37.
Charlie Burke gets behind the linebackers there in front of the safeties. That time Massa had plenty of time to kind of let that play develop. Coming up on 2 minutes here in the first half.
So first down picked up by the Wildcats. Massa back in the pistol here.
Trouble that
scrambles.
time.
Oh, running for his life. Pitches that one into the dirt at the 40.
Who was it again? Number 14, Evan Holden, getting the pressure. Flushed
Not
him out of the
away.
pocket. Mustachio.
El Mustachio. Holden. Yeah, I got to talk to him, figure out that mustache deal. I didn't see a lot of other guys that could even compete with him. I'm going to be honest. They're probably running scared after seeing that sweet Selleck he's got rolling.
I don't know. I couldn't grow one in high school.
I can barely grow one now. 50-something.
Plenty of guys that could.
Right? Oh, yeah. I had a buddy. He was like a gorilla. I'm like, bro, what's up with you, Mike? He's like, I don't know,
Pressure
man.
coming.
Oh,
Dumont.
boy.
Oh,
tip
pass.
ball.
Nice job, covered up that time. I think that's Johnson, but yeah, that was designed. But ball got tipped. Excellent job by the Raider defense to get a hand on that. Loss on the play.
It's like these cheerleaders are multiplying down here. It looks like we've got another 50.
Come on, join cheer. They're just signing them up at the
They're like, come on down. Third and long coming up.
Little pressure, dial up a little pressure here.
Dial it up. Massa drops back.
Looking
Chucks
deep.
this one's
he's
got a guy
him.
too.
Oh,
behind
my.
the defense, 20, 15,
Oh,
10.
my.
Touchdown. What a great play by the Wildcats late in this first half.
Yeah, huge.
Get a replay on that one.
Yeah, he had plenty of time and just aired that out, got behind the safeties, and there it is.
Yep. Good play.
Good speed there as well, and it's Burke again. Just a sophomore. Massa, and that's a timing route. I mean, you just chuck it up there, waiting for that guy to get, and it was spot on.
Well, and with that one, they pull within one score here late in this one. Nice play. Oh, here they come with their flags and their filming person with their camera. Whee! I love rival games. They're so fun.
So I guess there's two of them. We don't have to call them Bleacher Creature. I guess they are creatures, but it's kind of weak with just two.
Well, one flag and another person filming and another person like making sure if the flag guy falls down, they pick it up. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, protection.
Yep.
Alrighty, 21-14. Wildcats again bring this within one score. Still some time on the clock, though. I would say any team on the field tonight, 109. Hudson, I'm feeling pretty good about their chances of getting something going.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm River Falls, I'm feeling pretty good too because you've turned the ball over, one in the red zone. So it certainly they could have kind of folded up here in this half and gone in down 2 scores, but you could see they kind of switched their game plan more pass heavy on this last drive. See what Hudson wants to do here. Still got 3 timeouts. See if start with a good return, see where you end up on the field here, and then the decision gets a little easier. Jamison going to bring it out.
Fielded at the 1. Nobody back there helping to block. It didn't seem like. A lot of white jerseys converge on him. They'll take him down at the 14. So we'll see how frisky the Raiders are late in the first half. A couple plays, drive the field. Let's do it. Special thanks to the Raider Clothing Company. We were going to have Lori in the booth. She had some orders that came in, and sometimes as the owner,
when you're the boss,
you got to make it happen.
Work a little extra.
Yep, and she is. So she sends her regards, and I told her we'd give her a great shout out during the half as well. But I'll start early. If you were looking for Raider gear, there's only one place in town to go. It's the Raider Clothing Company. She has hats, shirts, bags, blankets, coffee mugs,
pretty much anything you can
stadium seats,
she can do it.
And then she does custom work.
Yep.
And then she also does custom stuff on site. This hat, actually, I'm going to give away tonight. I was able to pick out this patch. This hat was there, and she just immediately put this patch on the hat. Boom, there you go.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So we'll give that away to a fan tonight. But yeah, she does a great job. There's a ton of selection in there. Go out to her website, check her times. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. But you'll see all that posted on our website. But check out the Raider Clothing Company for all your Hudson Raider needs. Again, that's throughout the year, not just football. She'll be in the mix for hockey coming up, basketball, all the above. 1st and 10 coming up for the Raiders.
Well, we'll know right away what Hudson's thoughts are here. Oh, boy.
Ooh,
that's
Cooper.
One of the things I was thinking is we can't turn it over.
Tough snap.
Good job by Coop to get to it.
A dare. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was going to turn that up for a whole lot. Wow, just a rough snap. Had to pull that one off the carpet.
Well, and
flew out to the right and made 8 yards.
Exactly, yeah. And able to make something out of nothing because that looked bad. And he was able to get out of bounds, too. Oh,
got a block out in front. Oh.
Good job.
Gets out of bounds. Yep, good job.
They're going to give him out of bounds.
So first down, out of bounds at the 30. Prusick on the carry.
That's enough for a Hudson Raider.
Hudson Raider first down.
Still just under 50 seconds, 48.5.
Looks like we're going to keep it rolling here. I like this. Dare. Handoff coming our way. Picked up about 5 or 6. Out of bounds again. 5 seconds off the clock. I like it.
Peyton Pingle running hard.
Yeah, pick up some chunks, and then we've opened up some holes in that defense tonight and had some big runs. We'll see if we can't get another something cracked open here. 2nd and short. Ball at the 35.
Keep an eye on a play action pass here. Oh, going to just throw it out in the flat. Pingle picks up the first down. Hudson may take a timeout here or just get to the line of scrimmage, try to run a play. They're going to set the ball, move the chains.
So inside of 40
Coach
seconds.
Powles looks content with just letting the clock go here.
Cooper Adair rolls out to his left.
Oh, had him.
Chucks this one.
Front receiver that time.
He tipped that one a little
Burr
bit.
was open.
Inside of 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Got a flag on the Raiders here. Didn't see where it was located, but probably a hold. Oh, there you go.
Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Thomas England's a big guy too, so it's hard for those referees to not see him if he's not in the right place. That's where you can
There's
get
no
a penalty.
hiding.
There's no hiding you, Thomas.
No hiding.
You're a big kid, big guy.
1st and 15 coming up. Adair drops back for a pass.
Good time.
Near side, chucks this
Oh,
one on
he
up.
caught it.
Did he catch
Yes, he
that?
did. Get a
Oh my
replay.
gosh.
He
Was
caught
that
it.
Lassard?
Yeah,
My
he got
gosh.
1 foot in, just
Coming
kinda
our
hung up
way.
there between 2 defenders.
Chucked it.
Stayed focused, dropped right in his hands, saw the foot go down right in front of us. That was
Crazy
a good
catch.
call.
Loving it. Big play there.
Jamison, get a block out there.
Going to the
Peyton.
far side.
There you go.
Picked up about
All
9,
right.
15 seconds.
Timeout,
Gotta
coach. There you
stop
go.
this.
13 seconds left.
Wow. All right. How many timeouts we got left?
We got 2 after
2?
this.
Okay, yeah.
But here you've certainly got a chance to have some flexibility. You don't necessarily have to go to the end zone. You could probably get 2 plays if they're quick hitters with your timeouts.
Yep.
Field goal is certainly in play as well.
I like it. Hey, I'm going to give a quick plug this week. I did something I've never done before. I gave blood.
Oh, good.
And I don't know if you've ever done it before. If you haven't, I'm not hazing you, but I did it for the first time, and I was kind of ashamed that I'd never done it before. And I looked up. It's real easy. You go to American Red Cross. At least this is how I did it. You look up, like, your location.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Hudson Fire Department was hosting a blood drive.
Yep.
Signed up online. Showed up with a little bit of paperwork. Nothing crazy. And literally after I was kind of in the bed,
Yep.
hooked up, 5 minutes later I was done.
Yeah. Oh, you
And
look like you lost a little weight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing it, like maybe on a daily. I'm going to try to get down to 2 bills.
Yeah, there
I
you
may
go.
not be able
There you
to
go.
walk.
Keeper.
Adair up
Keeper
the middle.
Cooper.
Another timeout. Yep, 8 seconds. Anyway, the net of what I wanted to say was it was really easy. Super. It was just painless, and it felt great afterwards, like doing something good.
Yeah.
Anyway, putting a plug in for the
I've
American
not
Red
done it
Cross.
for many years, but you're right. It's a good thing to do, and
What?
good PSA.
That's right, Jeff. Jeff reminded. I forgot to mention. After you give blood, you get cookies and juice.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
You don't want to go.
They
tip
had
over.
Oreo cookies and some apple juice, and I was hitting those Oreo cookies, and they had some. Oh, it was so
Are you
good.
okay, Ken? That's a full sleeve. I think I need another.
I need another cookie. It was fun. Little PSA, that's right. Again, stick around at the half. We've got the captain's interview coming up. That is a must watch. So we'll be missing some of the band performance tonight with that. Just so you know, if you missed the band performance, we had the full band performance last week at Homecoming. You can always check the replay.
Tight one up in Rice Lake.
What do you got?
The Warriors now at halftime lead New Richmond 14-13.
Oh, boy.
So good game, kind of what I expected. We'll keep an eye on it. I expect the Raiders to shoot for the end zone here.
Cooper Adair drops back. Chucks one to the near side here. Slips
Lassard got us
out of
up.
bounds. 1 second
Oh.
left. I thought
Did
he was
you-
going to get
so
tackled
I don't know if you can
inbounds.
see a replay, but you watch where he's trying to step his foot there at the end.
I couldn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And they were pushing him out of bounds, but he was trying to kind of drop that foot to get it into the white.
Ah, gotcha. All right. So a field goal opportunity coming up.
Attempt to kick here, huh?
Yep.
I like it. Keegan Holden is going to be kicking this one.
Got some confusion at the line right now.
Charge timeout. River Falls. Their third and final.
RF will call a
Okay.
timeout.
Well, ice the kicker.
Why
He's a
not?
sophomore.
You know what? Why not? All right, we're going to be back in 2 hot seconds. Stick around. Welcome back to the Castle. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Tierstead coming to you live from the Derrick Building Solutions booth. Big field goal opportunity coming up for Hudson late in this one, second to go in the first half.
Heard some good things about Keegan Holden here, the sophomore. They got a good kicker, so I'm thinking this is the guy. See what he can do. Get a good hold here from Cooper. Oh, yeah.
Up.
There it is.
She good.
Oh, he's fired up.
Look at him. 10 feet tall walking on the field. You see that? Puffing the chest out. Let's go. Big time.
All right.
I like it.
Good. Points at the end here. Takes a little bit of that stink away from that last
That's right.
timeout.
That's right.
They're going to get the ball back. A little momentum going into the locker room at the half.
Yeah. Well, stick around again. We got the captain's interview coming up.
Evan Holden, number 14. I play D-line.
I'm Dawson Clymer, number 52. I'm an inside linebacker.
I'm Tyler Lassard, number 18, and I play wide receiver and safety.
Travis Hunter.
I'm Will Pruzek. I'm honorary captain for today. Tommy's sick, and I play slot. Thomas England. I play D-line and offensive line, and I'm number 71.
Much better. I like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Give me a throwback to back in the day when you guys were playing football coming up. What was a fun memory for you? Again, you're Tommy.
I don't know Tommy's memories.
You do, though. Channel it.
All right. I remember Little League football. I used to dominate because I was bigger than everyone, and everyone liked my big, long set of hair.
That's it.
I didn't play football growing up, so I don't have any great memories.
What about recent? Something in the last couple of years. I've seen you catching a whole bunch of balls.
Winning conference last year with the team was pretty fun.
Right on.
Probably freshman year. We had a little day off from school, so we got to go to the graveyard and do some cleanup with the team. So a little team bonding, did some dancing and stuff.
When I was younger, probably like 4th grade, we used to run just like QB sneak, and it would work every time. So that was pretty fun.
Nice.
So.
I love it. What is some fire-up music that you like to listen to, either pregame, postgame, whatever? Just keep it non-explicit.
It's called the. Should I say that one?
Which one? Oh, yeah, no, that one's good.
Yeah, DJ Pronch is probably one of my favorites.
DJ Pronch.
Yeah, DJ Pronch.
Probably Perfect Timing by Shadur Sanders. We bump that one in the locker room every time pregame. Get Steel Homie, our quarterback, pretty hype.
Nice.
I listened to some Kodak Black before the game.
Once again, I'm Thomas England, and I love heavy metal and rock.
Very nice, very nice. And then, Thomas, where are you eating after a big win? Where do you go to eat, and what do you eat?
Oh, we're going to Applebee's. We're getting the all-you-can-eat, 50 cents per wing, and we get 24 wings.
Nice.
Same thing as Tommy here.
I think I'm going to have to agree with the guys here. We're going to Bees.
Yeah, we're going to Bees. We're getting wings and quesadillas. All right, you got to have the quesadillas.
Or the riblets.
The riblets are good too. $5. It's like great deal. Great deal.
Very nice. I like it. And then, who's your favorite player on the team? And why?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with. I was gonna go with somebody, but I probably shouldn't do that.
This is a little bit of a curveball this year. New question.
I'm gonna go with Sam Christopher.
Yeah.
He's just a dog out there. Great scout quarterback.
Okay.
He knows his role on the team and he plays it perfectly. And you just gotta love the guy.
Nice.
I'm going to go with my close friend, Matt Ustigian, our starting safety and first-string kicker. He's a great guy and has just taught me a lot about life and football.
So hold up. We always screw up his name in the booth. Pronounce that last name.
Ustigian.
Ustigian.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to go with Isaac Bishop. He's been flying the drone for us at practice this year, and
Nice.
he's done a great job with it.
Nice.
We're going to go with Sam Rogers because he's a fellow lineman and he's also probably the biggest on the team. Hard working. Yeah, the biggest size. Belly, probably.
And then last question. You guys ready? We got a big game coming out against River Falls. Whoever wants to take it.
Oh, we're ready.
We're ready, yep.
Ready to rock?
We got 2 more days of practice here, but we're going to be ready when Friday comes.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
Yep.
Good. Everybody feeling good? Healthy wise?
Yeah, for the
Good.
most part. We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Any quick shout outs to friends, GFs?
Shout out the second string kicker, Keegan Holden, my brother. He's tough.
Nice.
We met this guy at Carboni's the other weekend after practice. I don't know his name. Yeah, the Willow Carboni's. I don't actually know his name, but he's a great guy. So if he sees this, shout out you.
All right, perfect.
Shout out for Steel Homie. Our recent starting quarterback just got hurt. He won't be coming back, so that's kind of hard, but hope he heals soon.
Yeah, big shout out for Steel Homie. I really hope he heals quick and we're all we're all praying for him.
Awesome. Thank you guys again. This is your senior captains with a bit of a fill-in. Thank you guys for joining us today. Again, Ken with Raider Stream, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
I suppose with your technological prowess, you could
Your-
put together
Your AI ability in your brain that you
could
have.
probably say that. Speaking of AI, went to a conference, learned a little Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Look out!
Isn't it crazy?
I don't even know if this is me talking to you right now. This could
It's
actually
nuts.
be Chat GPT.
Dude, is this a hologram in my glasses right now? I'm touching you. It's real.
He's jiggly. It's Aaron.
Jiggly. Inside the 10, this one's fielded.
Lassard,
Nice blocks!
oh boy!
Lassard
Look
gonna go to the races! Over the 50, the 40, the 30, to the 20, the 15, the 10. Lassard is gonna take this one to the house, my friend! Woo! What a beautiful way to kick off this second half. A replay coming in hot. It was such a long run. We just caught it at the 50.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if you want to just show the replay again, I think we had a hand in the way there too. But ultimately, what ended up happening was directly there at Tyler Lassard, and he just got ahead of steam and ended up having a seam there, got a couple blocks, and then it was off to the races. Nobody was going to catch him.
I'm going to play it one more time after the kick here. I did rewind it just a teeny so we could catch the whole thing.
That's good.
Yep. Technical wizard over here. Kicks up and good.
So Tyler is not your one of your deep guys. He's actually one of the guys up at the next level. Able to catch it, though. We know he's got good hands, and just with the blocks that he got and the speed that he got, defense overran and off to the races. There was nobody that touched him.
Well, how about that for a start to the kick return out of the gates? I don't think we dial it up much better than that. 10 points in the last Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well put, Jeff. 10 points in the last 14 seconds.
love those kick and punt returns. Special teams are a big part of high school football.
Who's that special teams coach again? What's his name? Yeager.
Mr. Yeager.
Special teams coach of the year, I think.
He's fired up. I can see him over there
Heck
hitting
yeah.
guys on the shoulder pads. And
You got to be careful. He's a big rig, too.
He
Hits you
is.
too hard, he can put you in the ground.
Yeah.
All right, Grandma Yeager, I think that one was for you. What a run. All right. So 13 seconds in, 14 seconds total in the last 10 points, Jeff tells us.
That one's going to bounce
Out
out.
of bounds.
Well, we talk a lot about the touchdowns aren't going to happen every game on a kickoff, but
Right.
good field position, getting good blocking, getting control of the football, those are kind of the keys. But when you can run one back, man, that can take the air out of the sails
Yes, it
of the other
can.
team.
And the Studi section giving them the why so quiet over there. It's like crickets on the far side of the field right now. Studi section is fired up and they're all camo hunting gear. Camo night. Gotta love it. All right, Wildcats looking to answer this this quick 7. Ball spotted at the 35. Massa, handoff.
There you go,
Oh,
beauty.
hit in the backfield. That's number 6.
Mayer, again, he's all over the field tonight. Those backers are active, and that's what you need when when you're up against a team that wants to run the football. This is one of those situations we've seen River Falls in against Hudson in recent years where all of a sudden they get down a bunch. They try to stick to the game plan, which is run the football, but boy, if Hudson shuts this down, again, it's going to create some opportunities to get some pressure on Massa, maybe get a turnover.
We have got a super fan down there doing a couple cartwheels, a couple round-offs. Awesome work. Massa rolls to our near side. Got a
Oh,
guy
my
loose
goodness.
again.
Oh,
Oh,
beauty.
I got to get that
Oh, yeah.
replay.
Mr. Healy with the swat.
Healy swats that one out of midair. Look at
Recovery
this.
for him, but he was beat, but got that speed and got a
Look at
hand
him.
up. Boom, right there.
Dang,
Just
and-
like we saw last week late in that game.
Great throw. Wow. Good
That was a
heads-up play.
well-designed play right there, too, from them.
Yeah, Healy.
Result of the play is third down.
Did not hear the call.
I
But
didn't either. We were too busy gabbing in the booth here. Looks like it was
I'm
a penalty
assuming-
declined
Yeah, and I'm not.
on
If
the.
the Raiders, that was a hold, certainly the Raiders might have taken that, so it might have been a legal man downfield or something. Just excited about that play. Just an excellent job by the defensive back, Healy, to get back, recover, and get a hand up. Because the receiver was wide open. Charlie Burke having a good game getting behind the defense.
3rd and long here.
Pressure coming from
Yep.
the Raiders. They come up the middle with the blitz.
Massa drops back.
Pressure,
Got
there
him
it
on the
is.
leg. He gets loose. Massa drops that one to the far side.
Oh, goodness.
Got a run and more.
Man.
Wow, close to a sack back there. Massa scrambles free, finds a receiver on the far side, picks up the first down and more.
Yeah, Connor Collins from the backer position came up. I think got a leg wrapped up, but Massa, big kid, 6'3", 190, able to step his way out of it. Just a little dump-off pass, picks up the first down and more.
Yeah, great heads-up play by him. Yeah, big guy. He'll slip that ankle tackle going on. So get into Raider territory just over the 50. Ball spotted at the 47. Massa drops back, jumps up in the pocket, tackled,
Oh.
gets the pass away, and good reception at the 25, brought down at the 15.
Career night for Charlie Burke.
Yeah, Burke
Again, running wild there.
just finding himself some open area back there.
Hudson's getting some pressure against Massa here. They're just not able to close the deal.
Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. If this stool was like 3 inches shorter, it'd be perfect. I'm going to come in with a hacksaw next week, I think. Don't tell anybody.
I won't.
Wildcats on the move here. Little handoff going up the middle. Picked up about 3 or 4 on that carry. Tarasevich, we haven't called him much. They've been going to the air a fair amount, being down by
But
Couple
again,
scores.
not a lot of urgency there.
No.
All right, see what they want to do here.
2nd and 6 coming up. Massa back in the pistol formation. A little handoff again up the middle.
Nice job.
Picked up maybe 2. Not a lot going there. Savage again. Looks like Hudson's got a guy with a going out on the play here.
Jack Dumont holding his shoulder.
Get peeked
All right,
at.
so 3rd and 4.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
If you're the Wildcats, you're in 4-down territory.
Yeah. Ball spotted is at the 10 right now.
But I'm kind of thinking the tempo's got to pick up for them, and I'm just not talking about just the time because there's plenty of time left. But how about just a little energy, a little
Yeah.
tempo?
Massa.
Pressure coming.
Oh, pitches this one to the back of the end zone and up and over his receiver's head. That was number 0 again. Charlie Burke, I think, in the back of the end zone.
Yep, that was skied a little too high, but again, Alex Healy with pretty good coverage pressed him back to the back of the end zone, and the ball was overthrown.
And some good pressure, too, as he was getting chased from behind there out of the pocket.
Here's your 4th down play.
Yes, sir. So they need to get to the, looks like the 6 for a 1st down. Again, ball at the 10. Crowd getting into this one, stomping the bleachers right now. We can feel the vibration up in the booth here. Big 4th down coming up.
Man,
Timeout being called.
Charge timeout. River Falls.
All right, we'll take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Derrick Building Solutions booth. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, and Jeff Tierstig on our camera tonight. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me in the booth. We got the Raiders cheer and stunt team out here. The kiddos from the elementary school have been brought back to the gym area to meet up with their parents. So we're back to the crew out there cheering on our crowd, up by a couple scores right now, and a big 4th down coming up for the Wildcats. Again, ball at the 10. They need to get to the 6, so 4 yards.
keep an eye on maybe a hard count here. That'll pick you up a 1st down.
Good call, yeah. We were susceptible to that last week. They did not do that. Massa back to pass. Got a guy in the flat. Juggles the ball.
No way, Jose.
Out of bounds and
No way.
short of the 1st down by a yard.
Yep. Good job.
Turnover on downs. Hudson holds them. It's a bend, not break situation.
Yeah, Massa knew right where he was going to go with the football. I mean, it was going to be going to Tara Savage out of the backfield.
It looked like he kind of bobbled that on the far side.
Little bobble, but well defended. He had 3 defenders there. First guy kind of missed, but the other 2 came over, able to get him before he was able to pick up that 1st down. Probably just got him out of bounds a yard short.
That's all it takes. So Hudson will take over here at about the 8. We'll pause here, get everybody reset. All right, Cooper likes what he sees. He'll keep
Cooper
this one
keeper.
up the middle.
Cooper keeper.
Smooth running, boy. He got that ball out like parallel to the field.
I'm watching the fans are kind of doing the old
Like-
the old chicken arm too, chicken leg.
Chicken wing. Oh gosh, we're all holding our breath up here. We'll take it. Coming our way this time. Couple blocks in front. Gets around the edge. Out at the 30. A little. Fans thinking it was a little late, but I think that was just momentum carrying everybody up and out there.
Little laundry
call.
on the field. It looked like a couple Raiders might have moved at the same time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
legal shift is the call. So that's a 5-yard penalty.
Illegal shift. Offense. The 5-yard penalty.
Very impressed by the student section this year, doing a great job on their cheers. Huge turnout
It's
too.
a huge one. Yeah, and you know, you start looking up along the wall there and along the fence. I see
It's awesome.
a lot of other smaller humans as well. So probably getting high school kids, middle school kids here coming to
love it.
watch. Keeper again.
Yep. Oh, he just finds his way through traffic there in the middle and picks up a whole bunch there of the 15. Picked up about 13 on that Cooper keeper.
Just keeps the momentum moving forward, and That's the good thing. And again, I'm impressed with his speed.
Yeah.
Actually, his ability to read the blocks as well. So doing a nice job.
2nd and 2 on that nice run. Cooper coming this way with a throw. Couple blocks in front. That's Lassard. Boy, just bouncing off some tackles. Makes his way over the 40. They'll mark him down at the 40. So a first down, though, nevertheless. I like it.
Yep. Get the ball in his hands. Let him do his thing.
Yep.
He's a big kid. Hard to tackle if you don't wrap up.
Adair back in the pistol. Nope, he'll go out to that left side. Boy, gets around two.
Oh, spin
a
move.
little spinorama gets over the 50. I like it.
I love it. The chicken wing was up in the air, but that spin got him the first down.
Oh, you gotta love it. Had 2 guys right on his heels, too. Fun to see.
River
First
Falls
down.
is not getting much penetration on those edges. That's where Hudson's killing them tonight in the running game. Same thing
Coming
here.
our
Look
way.
at that.
Good blocks in front. Lassard with a nice block as well. Out to the 20, cuts back into the 15. Nice run. That was Jamison on the carry there. Great hustle.
Yeah, and good call that time. Tyler Lassard did have a nice seal, good block downfield. Ends up being about a 25, 30-yard run for the Raiders.
And they're still in a quick tempo here. Chuck this one on up. Another nice block. Tries to get around the edge, and a shoestring tackle there brings down Prusik.
You think about, Ken, the last couple of games, and in particular, we can come back. Looks like an injured player out there.
All right, then. Be back in 2 here. Welcome back to the castle here. Looks like Prusik will make his way over to the sideline here, walking off on his own power. Maybe we won't speculate, but looks like he's doing good.
He looks okay.
Hudson,
Coop
keeper.
again.
Cooper, keeper.
Ooh, could see that guy coming down the line. It looked like he might take a little swat at the ball there.
Yep.
What I was going to say before is what's different about this game than the last 2 games. Think about those edges. So especially in New Richmond, the option, nowhere to go. Everybody's coming up field. They're crashing. They're containing and making tackles. Tonight, River Falls not able to get that seal. Hudson's just kind of having their way with the running game off tackle.
So 4th and 3 here, and heard the coaches saying, "What do you think?" Looks like they might be going for
I
it.
definitely think it's time to go for it here. You're having success moving the football. Trying to get him to jump.
Yep.
No call.
Cooper pointing to the right side. Thought he had a taker.
Defense can move. They just can't get over the line of scrimmage. So
Gotcha. Looking at the sideline here, looks like a timeout will be taken by Hudson. Welcome back to the castle. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Tiersig on the camera.
looks like the offense is staying in. So
Yeah. Looks like we got a play dialed up for a 4th and short. Not that short, but short. 4th and 3 is what I'm seeing.
this is one of those spots we like, that corner end zone play. Keep an eye on the top of your screen. See if they decide to throw the football. Nope, they're going to run it. Jamison, plenty of room.
Puts the head down. Nice job. First down. Hudson in the definitely in the red zone here. 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 5.
Yeah,
Nice run.
Again, that's confidence in your run game. And shout out to, we mentioned the offensive linemen doing a great job, but those perimeter blockers are doing well too. Receivers and lead backs kind of leading the charge.
Little option going over
Good
there.
read
And
by Cooper.
Cooper over the line and then gets jacked at the end of that play. Touchdown Raiders. Little frustration coming out at the end of that play, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, tough season for River Falls, and certainly.
After the play was over, personal foul.
Yep, the late hit call.
Number 55. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So personal foul assessed to number 55, or that late hit. Good spot. Kick up. Field goal.
Plenty of room.
Good.
Almost out to Vine Street.
Yep.
Almost hit St. Pat's Church parking lot for crying out loud.
Almost hit the pumpkins over there on the hill, my friend.
Yeah. So another beautiful drive by the Raiders. Again, taking control with that run game. And I mentioned the blocking's been excellent tonight. Running backs have done a great job too, but the blocking certainly been a factor.
Yep, the boys are definitely taking this one over in the second half. Which are nice plays. Should probably check the old text machine here. Frank Anderson says, carrying the ball like a loaf of bread.
Yeah. Trying to get you a score update here on that. And I did not at the half. I'll see if I can maybe between quarters I'll get you an update on the see if we can maybe get a score on that chip game too.
Yeah. Got a couple shout outs to do as well.
So Hudson gets a pretty good spot to kick that ball.
Yeah, into the end zone.
Midfield there.
Shout out to the Nashville, Tennessee crew. Go Cats. Drake Von Wald. Shout out to Drake Von Wald down in Nashville. Alrighty. Go Raiders. Aunt Shelly and Uncle Daryl watching our nephew Cooper Adair from Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Cooper's playing well.
Yes, he is. Class of 07 alum, still in Hudson. Appreciate the shout out. Hello, this is Justin Roby.
Hey, Justin.
Love to see my
You
little.
out there on number 10 or what?
Love to see my little bro, Will Pruzik, out there. What's up, Roby? I love that, man. I love when alumni are hitting us up in the booth. Got to Go Raiders coming in. All right, we'll get back to the game here. We can get those in a second. Wildcats. Massa drops back. He'll chuck this one down that right side.
Good coverage. Good play that time. Over the top. Lassard over there to help out. Pretty decent coverage as well from the corner. I think, again, that's Healy. I was talking to his dad before the game. And
yeah, what'd he say?
He was pretty pumped up about last week's game. And
Not
he
bad.
comes to his dad and watched our film. And I had made the comment, he's playing with some moxie. And he looks at his dad and he goes, Dad, what's moxie?
What does that mean?
What's that old
Those
word they're using?
Guys
out
in
there?
the box are saying moxie. Is that good? It's good. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, we don't know the hipster slang anymore.
Nope.
That's all right. Moxie
for you
is
young folks out there, moxie's a good thing. It means
Yeah.
confidence. It
Yeah, a
means
little
you got
swagger.
a little swagger.
yeah. Feeling the funk. Oh, we're getting an overrated cheer now. Oh boy.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that does not impress me with the Wildcats is there's no urgency whatsoever.
No.
Either from the sidelines or on the field, and whatever.
It's weird,
I mean,
yeah.
You're down a bunch here, folks. So
Yeah, it is odd. Massa chucks this one over to the right side. Looked like a good reception.
good catch.
First down.
Yep. Again, blanket coverage, but ball was thrown in a good spot.
Oh boy, the student section's got a River Falls fan over there making himself.
A little trash talking.
Oh yeah, little flyby by some River Falls fans. Nothing better than a little trash talk by the high schoolers. It's so funny.
Tick, tick, tick. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Pressure.
Massa chucks that one downfield and that one up above his receiver, just kind of out of reach on that one. Good route.
Well, you kind of know. I mean, this is where they're going with it. You got to play it honest and at least check that running back. But if I'm a defensive lineman or one of those linebackers, I'm pinning my ears back and going.
Yeah.
It's going to be passing. It's going to be trying to get a chunk here. They're trying to throw the ball downfield versus those dink and dumps they were trying early in the game. So.
Well, don't forget, it's the Brown Jug game going on tonight. This one, I love these rival games. Massa back to pass.
Nice job, England,
Yeah.
filling that spot, coming up from his corner position.
Trying to cut across the field there, and a nice pickup by Hudson.
Number 12, Josiah Wilson into the game for the Raiders as well. Try to keep an eye as substitutions may come in here.
We've got trivia coming up at the end of this quarter. Dan from Bloomington has already sent in 3 answers.
Yeah.
We'll see if any of those are correct.
None of those are right.
Oh,
None of those are right.
You're out. 3rd and long
Number
coming
8,
up.
Easton Sonatag in the game too. Nice hit, climber.
Good timing on that one.
He liked that.
Yeah, we like you.
Nothing better when those guys can do a little snot knocking out there.
Like it. What's that mean, snot knocking?
It just means you
Is
knock
that
the
good?
snot out of the guy you hit. That's all. Go to Chat GPT. He'll tell you.
So you were saying earlier, you're doing some training on ChatGPT?
Well, now, was it Gemini? Is that the Google one? So you type stuff
It
in
is,
and it
yep.
starts to
It'll
kind
make
of
you
give you an
right.
explanation. But
Yep.
I had used ChatGPT before for a couple things like letters of recommendation
Yeah.
or things like that.
It's great for that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Really, really good.
But then they kind of showed us some new things where you can write code for Excel and some other stuff, and I was just kind of like, "Whoa, okay."
It's pretty amazing what
Well,
it can
pretty,
do.
Pretty soon, I'm gonna have some Moxie.
That one's a short one. That'll land at about the 42. Bouncing a good Wildcat bounce. Going to be down at about the 33. So rolled for another 9 yards or so. Yeah, I was doing a class today, late in the day on AI stuff, and there was this gal that was teaching it. Gosh, just brilliant.
Yeah.
Like she had done some of the original, like almost a decade ago when she was in college, did a paper or thesis or something, and had started kind of this AI type stuff. And
Yep.
she was brilliant to listen to, almost like going over my head. I'm like, keep
Well,
up, because it's so like new, you know, and
it's
there's just so
new and
much you
it's-
can do.
Everything's coming at you at one time here. It's,
Yeah.
it's like drinking out of a fire hose, but
It really is, yeah.
it's pretty amazing stuff, that's for sure. And the amount of power that it uses is tremendous too. That's why you see a lot of data centers having to get built, just because
That's right,
it,
yeah.
it does. It takes a lot of power.
Amazing. 2nd and short coming up. Little option
Adair.
over. The old jump pitch to the far side
I
picks
like
up a first
that.
down. I
Yeah.
like it.
It works as long as the lateral's behind. You're
That's right.
still good to go. You can also throw it forward as a forward pass, but then he was probably past the line of scrimmage there.
First down here. Ball spotted at the 46. Handoff going up the middle. Boy, just dragging a pile with him. Picked up about 6 or 7 on that carry.
Dan Dufik. Here comes Roby 2.0 into the game again. Will Pruzek. Confusion there. Again, I think part of that up-tempo confuses that defense for the Wildcats.
Flag on the far side of the field.
I think we had false start.
For the snap. Full start. Offense number 84.
Start is correct.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
Cheer and stunt, doing a couple round-offs or backflips or something pretty impressive in front of us down onto the left. Jeff will stick with the football. Thank you. That cheer and stunt, boy, they're impressive.
Cooper
It's a
again.
Cooper keeper. Oh, gets spun around, still rolling. Oh, my goodness. That loaf of bread coming through the middle. Up high. Dodge, weave, Cooper keeper.
Well, we talked about our dynamic duo before.
Yeah.
Coop and Steele,
Yep.
right?
Still homie.
Both of them have that. I would say Coop's even. We got to come up with something. We got Twisted Steel, Koopa Loop. He's got a lot of those same moves, those twists, those turns.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hold on Hudson out on their perimeter there.
Cooper. Let's see. What could we do with that?
Super Cooper.
Super Cooper. That's pretty good.
We can come up with something more manly than that.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
got
Ben.
better than that. I do like the Cooper Keeper.
Cooper
That's
Keeper's a
fun,
good call.
That's a fun call there. But if he's not doing a Cooper Keeper, we still need to be able to talk about him if he's not doing the Cooper Keeper. If he does do the Cooper Keeper, then we can say Cooper Keeper all we want. Okay, big 1st and 20 coming up here. Little handoff coming our way.
Pete Pingle.
Picked
Nice
up,
block out on that edge again.
Yeah,
Pruzek that time.
picked up about 10. Good to see Pruzek back in the mix. Coach is wanting them to keep that hurry up going out there. I like it. I like this up tempo that we've been running the last.
Well, it's certainly,
Why so
brings more
quiet?
energy to it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Pingle.
Nice move, Pengo. Wow,
Excellent
not going to
job.
be
Oh,
brought
my.
down. Look at this guy
Boom!
go.
Big block there at the end.
Pengo just absolutely.
Oh, got to be careful. Getting a little chatter down there. But
Here we go, replay.
just a hard-nosed run there. Kept his feet
Look at
moving.
that
Breaking
guy.
tackles. Gets a block here at the end by Lassard. Boom.
Let's start rolling a little shoulder there.
He took the brunt of it, but he got his guy in the end zone. So
All right, big on the fantasy sheet again this week.
yeah.
I like that fantasy sheet. We're not really doing that. That's made up,
We aren't,
folks.
we aren't,
Just so
but
you know.
I tell you what,
Just for fun.
here's what I see out of him. He is running. He's running hard,
Yeah.
but he's running a little smarter than early in the season, where he was trying to use that speed. And we saw him last year as a sophomore, and that speed was evident. He could run the football. He could burn it, take off, get a big play. Now he's starting to read blocks. He's starting to see the seams open up a little bit better. And part of that is not just speed. Now all of a sudden you got to slow down, take off. You got to be able to move a little bit when you can read those blocks, read those holes. And he's doing an excellent job of that, and he's getting better every game.
Pingle is a junior, too, by the way, in
Yep.
case you're wondering. I always like that.
Well, we're getting to be a route here, Ken.
We're, it's interesting. Pre-game, you talked about how the Wildcats had struggled in the second half. And you're seeing that play out right now. They are, the struggle bus is real. 45-14 with 1:08 left to go in the third. Good kick. Fielded at the 13. Wildcats get this one out. Good run out to about the 26, and then Hudson will stop that run.
Well, we'll start to try to keep up with these new players as they shuffle in. I'm assuming we're going to start to see some substitutions here.
That's pretty funny. You want me to speak to that or just leave it be?
You can speak to it if you want.
So we had a text coming into the booth why the Raid Airs were not shown live. So we do have a whole bunch of stuff we're doing in the booth every week. And so this week was our Captain's Corner. And so we did air the Captain's Corner tonight. Again, we try to give airtime to the Raid Airs, to the cheer and stunt, and to the band. And we do that, all of them get on for that homecoming game, which was last week. So if you did want to see that, it was the same routine. You can see that routine from last week if you want to tune in online. Again, we try our best to get everything in, and we just there's just a lot going on here. So
Well, and I think people should understand, too, that we are part of the bench warmers group.
That's
they're
right.
They're the ones that bring us up here to cover the football game.
That's right.
And we need to do that, too, which part of that is the coaches' interviews or the interviews when it comes to, like today, with the captains. And that's not an every game thing, for sure.
No, that's once a season.
Right.
Yep.
All right, we'll try to get these numbers at you here. Nehemiah Dunbar, number 13, into the game. Mentioned earlier, Josiah Wilson, also number 12, number 38 into the game. Jack Hatfield.
All
Going to
righty.
the fourth quarter.
Guess what? It's time for the Willow River Carbonies Trivia. Tonight, Aaron Sundin will be reading our trivia for a change.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah.
Guess what's on the line, folks? It's a 2-topping large pizza down at Willow in Burkhart. Big time.
Well, tonight's trivia is all kind of centered around rivalries, and there's rivalries all over in sports and football this weekend. Of course, Packer-Viking game, big pro rivalry.
Yes, sir.
College is kind of where you see a lot of these rivalry trophies. So, this weekend Minnesota is playing at Michigan for the Little Brown Jug. Of course, the Wisconsin-Minnesota games for Paul Bunyan's axe, which I think is the best trophy out there when it comes to those.
Agree.
A few other ones that are kind of interesting. So these are schools you maybe have never heard of, but they are real. Georgia Southern and Georgia State just changed the name of their rivalry game from the modern-day hate game to the Georgia Grown Bowl, and it's centered around farming in Georgia.
Oh.
So it's nice to see that they took the violence out of it.
That's a little aggressive, right?
Very aggressive.
As my wife would say, that's a little aggressive.
Right. Well, so I kind of like some of these trophies that teams get. They're cool. Oregon State and Oregon have a rivalry. It's called the Civil War game.
Oh,
which,
wow.
Kind of a weird spot. They weren't really Civil War states, but anyway, that's what they call it. And they've got a trophy that's centered around actually their mascots.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is if you know their mascots, then you can kind of think of what this trophy might be made of. The trophy, the question for the trivia is, what is the egg-laying mammal equipped with venomous stingers on the heels of its webbed feet? Is the trophy animal or the centerpiece of the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers football rivalry? And I'll leave it at that. People can think about that, and it's really not that hard. But
give me that question one more time. What is
the egg-laying mammal equipped with venomous stingers on its heels of its webbed feet? That's the trophy animal of the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers football rivalry.
Okay, hit us up in the booth. Oh, we got...
I see a correct one. You're going to have to go back. That's the right one.
All right, we got a winner.
It is a platypus. You are correct, whoever's number that is. And if you think about it, platypus has a duck bill on the front and a beaver tail on the back.
Yep.
It is not native to our area here. I did not know about the venomous webbed feet, but apparently it's the most venomous mammal when it comes to these webbed feet that it has. It can kill a dog.
What?
So if people are walking their dog and all of a sudden they come across a platypus and say, oh, that's kind of cute, gets a sting, it could be game over. But what a cool animal. I mean, you think about it, we look at them and then we think, oh, they're kind of weird, but nonetheless, it is the platypus trophy. And get this, so they were trying to come up with a trophy back in the 50s. They ended up coming up with this idea, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Somebody stole it, and it was gone for about 40 years.
Really?
And of course, this was back in the 50s. They found it again in 2004. Then it got lost again. So like one team's gymnastic team had it, and then another team, frat house, had it. It's back.
I love
and the
it.
platypus trophy is the award for that, and it's now protected at whatever the winning school is. So,
Braden, help me with the last name.
Kading.
Was there a winner? Nice job. We'll get you a...
Sometimes the trivia is obscure, guys. You just got to work with me.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I love it.
We can only go so deep into Hudson and River Falls football lore and some of these other things, but I thought that was kind of cool, just since this is a big rivalry game.
Nice work.
But tonight we play for the Little Brown Jug, and it's sure looking like it's going to stay on the sidelines of the Hudson Raiders. We'll, I'm sure, cover all that action when they wrap this game up.
Just a jug cheer going on down there. Jug, 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 jug.
Directional punt that time. Yeah. Put it right where we wanted it.
There you go, down at the 12. Again, thanks for everybody that sent in a note. Dan from Bloomington trying to trick us, saying he was the winner. You had some great answers early on, Dan. I will give you that. Shout out to Easton Sontag from Grandpa Mark in Rylander, Wisconsin.
I know we had some players that came in on the offensive side. I'm pretty confident we'll get the ball back one more time, so we will definitely recognize those. I have an update on that score. Just under, it's in the fourth quarter. Last score I saw 22-20 Rice Lake over New Richmond.
22-20. So a tight game still. I like that. Knew it was going to be a battle over there. Another text coming in. Thank you. This guy says, you guys are awesome, or should I say fire? That's modern day slang for awesome. There you go. Did you hear that? Fire. That's awesome. That's modern day.
Okay, got it.
You're not even paying attention over here. I'm just talking to myself.
I got a nickname for Cooper here.
Oh, good. What do you got? Again, we got a bunch of texts coming into the booth here. We'll get back to football and nicknames. So let's go.
Oompa Loompa, just like the Oompa Loompas. Koopa Doopa Doopa Dee Doo. There you go.
Koopa Doopa Doopity Doo.
Okay, sorry, Jenny, Derek. I'm a little slow on the uptick there, but I got it now.
I got you. Koopa Doopa Doopity Day. He is a Koopa. Watch him play.
Boy,
Koopa,
you opened up a can of worms, Jenny.
Yeah. Thanks, Jenny. You're going to have me singing that all night long. Love it. Good run by the Wildcats there. Picks up first down. A little bit more out to the 30.
Still a lot of energy down in that student section.
Oh, they're on fire right now. Feeling the W. Feeling the jug. Staying at home. If we didn't get to your shout out tonight, I apologize. We're trying to do the best we can up here, getting everybody.
Nice to see some of these young guys getting some playing time.
Yeah, I agree.
Mentioned Jack Hatfield playing linebacker, number 26, Miles Howe into the game as well. Number 40, Benny Brinks. .38 I mentioned before, that's Jack. Well, that's third time for Jack tonight. I keep looking at his number thinking he's new. Right on the knee.
Ooh,
I think
my.
he got hit helmet to the knee there, so that one might
Little trivia, I'll let you read that one if you like. Just kind of fun fact.
that could be.
Legit?
That could be.
That sound legit?
Sure, Ryan Carey. Absolutely.
Why don't you read it to the fans at home?
So, I believe the last time the opening kickoff of the second half being scored by Hudson versus River Falls happened in 1996 when Ryan Carey scored on a kickoff return on a Saturday game between the two schools. By the way, Ryan Carey also scored a touchdown on a punt return as well. Little Brown Jug lore.
Man,
Ryan Carey, local attorney in town here. I know he's involved with the Hudson Basketball Association, so you are legendary in the Little Brown Jug game, Ryan.
Love the trivia coming into the booth right now.
You know, it's funny. It's always fun to look back on that stuff, and that's probably from an alumni or maybe somebody that could have been a parent. But
yeah,
the older I get and I hang out with old football friends, one in particular who I played with will tell me, oh, yeah, remember that game I had 4 touchdowns? No, I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, I had 4 touchdowns in this game. Maybe 2. Oh, right. Those 4. Okay.
As the time goes on, it always gets a little bit bigger. Yeah,
he grows a touchdown about every 2-3 years.
I love it.
Yeah.
We're getting some nice shout-outs coming in with some fun. This would be hipster language. This broadcast is lit. That must mean awesome, too. I like that.
I will tell you,
Thank you, guys.
One thing that would be great is hearing from alumni or people that have lived in town and can remember things that happen in games. Both Ken and I have lived in Hudson for a long time, but we aren't Hudson natives.
Yeah.
We've covered the team for a long time, but it's fairly new.
That's
right.
right.
The last 15-ish years. So
yep.
Hearing from guys like Ryan and people that were in that age group, that's great. Pete Foster sometimes comes in and shares a little history there, Jason Anderson. But
how about last week? We had those guys in that had a 50-year anniversary.
That was awesome. We should have asked them. We did ask them if they played with Bertelsen, but
yeah, they were a little bit younger, but said I ran into my neighbor and he said they used to go watch him all the time.
Yeah,
he was just a legend.
Player.
He was just one of those special players where you're just like, wow, look at this guy just cook. You know.
Right. Well, it's interesting, too. Hudson's kind of dumped the bench. River Falls is still playing most of their starters, and they're running the football.
Yeah.
So They are who they are.
Yeah, they are who we thought they
I
were.
mean,
Oh, man, I miss that old Denny Green. He was funny.
he was, yeah. and
Is he on the
players
high
love him.
road or the low road? He's the high road, right? If you're looking for Denny Green, he's going to be on the high road.
Number 24, Joe Stigler in the game. Also, number 74, Jackson Belciar. Number 57 into the game, Charlie Bruce.
The Bruce.
So pretty much your backups are in on this defense here. We'll get you some more names. Another
Helmet
helmet loss.
rolling on the field right now.
Good job by these guys flowing to the tackle.
Like it.
37, Rome Hackbarth there with the tackle.
Number 75 lost his helmet, lost his mouth guard. See if we can get off the field without losing anything else.
Jace Buchholz in and out of the game there. Talked to his dad earlier. Mom, Mary Beth, another Spooner grad.
Those Spooner grads, they're everywhere. Taking over the world, they are.
I don't know about that, but we certainly know AI better than everybody else.
You guys probably wrote the code. We know AI. I love that. I should get you a shirt. I'm from Spooner. I know AI way better than you.
AI is all I know. All I knew before that conference is that's how you spell ain't. Starts with AI. It's
Ain't.
2 vowels.
You guys up at Spooner. Oh.
Number
I suppose.
87, Mason Bates into the game.
It's probably a tough one when you guys get that in the old spelling bee.
That's a
Spell ain't. Can you use that in a sentence, please? What's the origin? Weaving through some traffic there and makes his way inside the 10 here late in this event.
Got this text 3 minutes ago. New Richmond takes the lead, 23-22 with 5:11 left in the game.
What a game that
Tight
is,
one.
huh? That is really turned into a barn burner. Over in Rice Lake, too?
Yeah.
Interesting. And both those teams, I should know this, both undefeated, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Pretty cool. Wildcats will hand this one off, and
Boy, I tell you what, this defense is not. They're not giving up. They're
No.
certainly going to try to keep them out of the end zone here.
again, this is the second stringers in right now.
That is.
Yeah. They're not going down without a fight. I like that. Hold them at the 1. Looks like some giveaways by the cheer and stunt team.
Nice.
Like that. Crowd getting all fired up. Free stuff. Wish we had one of those big cannon things.
Those
Those are the
t-shirt
best.
cannons, those are great.
Best. Little handoff up the middle and a touchdown by the Wildcats. I saw one the other day. I was at the Gopher game, and it was a Gatling gun type t-shirt cannon.
I've seen those, yeah.
That thing was wicked.
I tell you, you ever seen a spud gun?
Yes, my buddy made one back in the day.
You don't want to be hit by one of those.
No, those can put a dent and stuff. I think he put a dent in our buddy's garage. He was like, "Oh shoot!" Yeah.
You know, the other thing too, kind of along those same lines, and I'm not advocating this, kids at home, but
oh boy, here we go.
but
Hit mute, parents.
those pumpkin launchers, pumpkin cannons. If you get
Oh,
out to
those are awesome.
pumpkin.
I've never-
patch
have you
and go
seen
to a
one of
place-
those?
Oh yeah, I've seen the catapults, and
Yeah.
actually up in Rice Lake they had a place that had a cannon, and that thing shot over a 40-acre field into a bunch of trees and just boom,
No
smash
way.
into the trees. And
That's really cool. They have those like every year. There's somewhere in Minnesota, I think, that has the cannon and the what do they call them? Tribute. What do you call them?
catapult.
It's a catapult, but there's a fancier name to it.
Oh,
Anyway, and they have all sorts of ways of launching pumpkins, and it's really, really sweet. It's just what you're talking about. I'd love to see it.
it's
I like things blowing up. I'm a simple guy like that. Trebuchet. You did what? Jeff did a. I don't know. We can say that on the air. That seems like something we can't say anymore.
what?
Polish
Yeah.
cannon. You
Yeah.
can say that, right? Polish cannon. Yeah, with a golf ball. Yeah. Tennis ball. That's right. Tennis ball. Thank you. Yeah, look that up online, kids. Parents will love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got these great ideas from the broadcast last night. Polish cannon and a trebuchet and a pumpkin launcher. And then Sundin was talking about some potato gun.
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, parents.
Different guys deep back there. Looks like, is that Dunbar? Yep.
Nice little run back there. Back to the 27. Well, this one's all but in the books. It's just the party in front of us right now. The Studi section is fired up. The cheer and stunt team still fired up. Got 4:20-ish left. Hudson, I would guess, will have their second string offense in there as well, right?
When we were doing trivia, it looked like Sam Simonez was in the game.
Nice.
Some of the other guys here coming in. Number 23, Jake Bluski. Number 22, Max Deschamps.
Like that.
Looks like the offensive
Deschamps
line mostly
crew?
still
Yeah.
intact, as they should be. They've done an excellent job tonight with this running game. Raiders not quite sure how to line up there. That's the tough part sometimes. You know, on JV, you might be in a different position than you are. I mean, you're
That's
playing
right.
a receiver, but maybe you're wide or don't know the slot.
Yeah. Little old school, who let the dogs out in the house tonight? I like that. Back in the 90s on this one, I think. Who let the dogs out? Come on, people. Pumpkin Chucker. Trebuchet, thank you. Yep, that one came to me on my own AI brain power there. Thank you. But again, appreciate you guys letting me know that one. Trebuchet.
Looks like we do have a couple of guys on the line that are in now. Ethan Rambo, number 70. Also number 77, Tyler Johnson. Hand off up the middle. Nope. Good fake. Ran a good fake. I thought that was going up the middle. That is Caleb Blowkamp.
Well, the shout-out machine is going off the rails right now. I'm trying to keep up with the game. I know he's got a couple minutes left. Maybe we'll give a couple more here. Okay, so we got another one for Cooper Adair's nickname.
What do we got?
Koopa Troopa.
I like it.
Great QB nickname right there. Boom. Koopa Troopa.
Gabrielle Estrella in the game. Get a block out there. There you go. Might have been behind them or block to the back, but we aren't going to count that.
We got a crew watching from Jonesy's. It's the Rambos tuning in.
All right.
Shout out to the Rambos. Ben Healy with a platypus answer coming in.
Well, where the heck is he? He's down in the stands. I talked to him before the game.
What's he got, an earpiece in down there?
Is it Ben? Maybe it's a different Ben Healy.
It said Ben Healy. A little late on that one, but right answer. All right, I got to put down the phone. Put down the phone, Ken. 3rd and 10 coming up for Hudson. Just inside of 3 minutes. Get a timeout here. And
Third and final charge timeout, Hudson.
3rd and final. Uh-oh, they've spotted some.
Oh, there's all kinds
What's
of
going
stuff
on down
back
here?
and
Is there more
forth.
stuff being thrown down to the kids?
I don't know what those are. I mean, they're little balls. I don't think they're shirts. But
Yeah.
maybe little stress balls. We'll see if that is allowed to continue. I would guess that.
Are they
maybe.
being chucked up into the stands and then
they're
chucked
throwing
back?
I think they're throwing them up to maybe some kids and.
Oh, I like it. Over the parents' heads? That's great. That'll be the end of that. Who brought those stress balls? All righty. A chug cheer in the stands. I like it. Probably a little Mountain Dew going down the old
Ooh.
school way.
Hard nose run that time.
Mm-hmm.
Van
Dufek
Dufek.
on the carry. Well, next week we'll be on the road again.
Superior, Soup Town.
Oh, pack a lunch heading up to Superior. Jeff and I will be going up extra early.
Nice field up there. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
mind that. It's a long trip.
Yep.
I'd rather go kind of north than go east, where we got to go
Right, yeah.
on the other side of the state. But
Yes, sir.
they're a struggling program right now. I don't know. We'll have more on them next year, but or next week. But it's really strange how things have tailed off with that program, because you go back 5 years, they were a point away from playing in the state final.
Yeah, powerhouse.
And then they kind of gradually have kind of come out now with these teams where they don't get decent numbers, and I don't know what it is, but new coach up there that left Eau Claire Memorial. He's an alum, and hopefully they'll be able to turn things around, because everybody in the conference wants good competition.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't want to play it way
these
up.
teams that just every week kind of lay down and you win by 40 points.
That's right. Hopefully they've got their internet tuned up. Last time we were up there, it was a bit of a hamster on a wheel. So bear with us.
We've been doing this for a while, and that's the one game, depending on when you get it, where the weather can really get you.
100%.
Because
100%.
I've been up in that neck of the woods before for high school football games when it's October and it's snowing like crazy, or the wind's blowing or something. I didn't look at the forecast. I know there's a cool down, but I'm sure we won't have snow.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have snow. You remember that game in Eau Claire a couple of years ago?
That was pretty fun.
That was.
Yeah, I like when it's a little chillier, and that was a conference game, so it wasn't like we were stretching into the playoffs there late October.
That was a fun one. I like when it gets a little burly. Of course, we're up in the booth. It's all nice and cozy.
Yeah,
got our little fireplace and our blankies and foot rubbers and stuff.
Big Blake Anderson, number 95, into the game.
Big old Anderson.
Right on his, I thought he was going to be on the nose, but he's right side DN there.
Pancake coming.
Yep. New quarterback in for the Wildcats. Number 90 into the game as well. That's Johan Stolz. A couple of sophomores getting into the game.
Well, stick around. Post-game, we'll have our player of the game. Of course, that's your Jonesy's player of the game. Aaron Sundin is always Johnny on the spot with that, so we'll plant the seed there. About a minute to go in this one. And again, we'll also have live coverage of the jug being recovered from our own side. Again, this is the Little Brown Jug game. Hudson's had in their possession all of last year, and we'll be able to put our name on it again this year in 2024. Bring us a little bit closer to that.
And that sits in the trophy case at the high school.
It does. It does.
Just so River Falls, when they come into the gym for basketball or wrestling or whatever, they can take a peek at it.
Take a peek at the jug.
I do have we'll get to this at the end. We're going to wrap up here in next play.
It should be the...
Nice job.
All she wrote as the student section makes their way over to the position to get onto the field, sing with their team. All but in the books now with 10 seconds to go. And
starting to line up. So here's what I want you to watch, folks.
Yeah.
If the jug is where I think it is, and I wasn't watching to see if athletic director Moen was going to have it on the sidelines, but typically what ends up happening is they'll go shake hands, and then everybody barrels back to go get that jug, and they really go fast if it's on the opposing team sideline.
Oh, yeah. That's some of the best. A couple years ago, you'll remember, we had a walk-off field goal win.
Yep.
That was the most excited I think I've been for a jug win. It was just awesome.
Well, and it was down there too, which that makes it interesting. Oh, there we go.
Mr.
Look at
Moen
Jeff.
Jeff's
right on it. There it is.
On it right now as Mr. Moen gets it out of its special box, puts it at the end of the bench area, and we are ready for the jug to be picked up by your Hudson Raiders.
Pretty
here.
reserved right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. So this game kind of got out of control in that second half.
It for sure did.
So A little reserved, but keep an eye on that front of that long snake of Raiders shaking hands.
A couple photographers down there getting some great pictures of the Jug and the team in the background. I'll tell you a quick shout out. I don't have his name off the top of my head, but there's a couple middle schoolers that are currently running some Instagram accounts.
Yep.
And are doing highlights of the game, doing in-action game videos post-game, and they are awesome.
Yeah,
like
awesome.
amazing. I'm
Awesome.
partnered with one of them. I'm going to talk to the other one and see if he might want to also kind of partner on some highlights, but just an awesome, awesome job.
Well, they're not coming so far. I mean, maybe they don't know what's here. Oh, here they go. Can we go get it? Can we go get it? There they go.
There we get it. Let's go. I was slow playing it. Oh, yeah. There we go. The Jug will stay at home in Hudson for another year.
Now they're all coming.
A couple of those guys running over. You're like,
Anderson
don't fall down.
Like
Don't fall down.
Back there.
I love it. Love it. All right, you want to do post-game highlights or you want to do player of the game first?
Let's do post-game highlights. Let's start with that.
Yes, sir. We'll take it from the top. This will be the entire game highlights here. We'll just run through them real quick.
Yeah.
Boom, bada bing. Here we go.
So River Falls took that first drive, had a nice drive, well-balanced, able to get in the end zone. They get on the board first, 7-0. Hudson comes right back, hurry-up offense, wide open. Aiden Jamison walks in for the touchdown. Nice pass that time by Cooper. Here Hudson gets a turnover. You can see the quarterback just kind of not having his feet set yet. It was almost like the feet kind of tangled up the hands, too, and ball pops out. Quick score here. Koopa Loop in with the touchdown. Another turnover here, and those were key in that first half, especially for Hudson to build that lead. They get the fumble, and right away they come back.
Just next play, right?
Yep, head of steam. Hard running tonight by Peyton Pingle into the end zone for his first of a couple touchdowns. Right before the end of the half, big play. River Falls gets back on the board with a big touchdown, but here comes the kickoff return that started that second half, and off to the races. You can see the speed. He's starting to stretch the legs a little bit. Nobody touches him. Tyler Lassard in for the touchdown. Hudson comes back again. Cooper Adair gets knocked on his can, but gets in there for the end zone for a touchdown. And here's that hard run by Peyton
Great
Pingle
running here.
again.
I mean, look at this guy. All heart.
Down the field and into the end zone. So touchdown number 2 for him. I thought it was a great game overall, very balanced. We talked about the running and being able to run the football. I knew that was going to be the outcome.
Yeah.
As long, at least the fact that we'd be able to run. But certainly you can put the ball on the ground. You can get yourself in bad situations where you got to throw it and maybe have a turnover. But that didn't happen. Hudson was able to just control the line of scrimmage. Big games from a lot of people again. We mentioned Peyton Pingle. He's playing very well right now. Again, I love the game that Cooper Adair's playing. Managing the offense, running the ball hard. Had a lot of nice passes tonight. I thought Tyler Lassard played well. That was a big bounce back or a big kickoff return for the Raiders to be able to, a momentum shift, I guess, to be able to get that touchdown. And then he had another really nice play over here where he had a couple guys on him. He was pretty well covered, but he was able to go up, get the ball, get a foot down, and that actually that
resulted in the field goal.
The field goal.
Yeah, that's right.
But I like my offensive line guys, and I always try to look for a game where we can kind of highlight them. And I thought tonight they did an excellent job. The running game, we don't have the stats, but I know that the Raiders certainly piled up at least 300 yards plus rushing.
For sure.
Again, the offense was just rolling, and a lot of that had to do with those guys. So my starting offensive lineman tonight, Jace Olson, David Brown, Thomas England, Cale Larson, Tyson Walrack. You are the players of the game.
All right. Awesome. Our Jonesy's players of the game. I like it. The O-line getting the nod from Aaron tonight. Again, we're off next week to Superior. And we kind of talked about them a little bit, but
we talked a little bit about that, and certainly we'll have more next week. I did want to give a quick update, though.
Yeah.
Your final in Rice Lake.
Oh, drum roll.
New Richmond Tigers 23, Rice Lake Warriors 22.
Oh, my God.
So you have a new
One-
leader in the conference, and what that does,
Wow.
if you're New Richmond, certainly you got to still play some games. They've still got Menominee, but then they go to Superior, and then they play Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, who has been a pretty. They're not a very good program either. I think
Sure.
they're kind of at the bottom of that Wisconsin Valley Conference. So looking real good right now for the New Richmond Tigers, and again, hats off to them. But hats off to these Raiders. They're rolling right now. Got a game next week. Again, you play your game like tonight. Should not be a problem. And then we're back into the mix. We've got Chip coming up yet, and we go to Rice Lake.
Yeah. Ooh. Crazy finish there in Rice Lake. Going to be fun. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. A great win by the Hudson Raiders. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Raider streaming crew, it's Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, and Jeff Tierstick. We will see you next week up in Superior. Thanks again for tuning in.